fantastic view.
So after going to the bamboo forest grove in the morning, then Nishiki market, we had a rest in our Airbnb, then headed straight out to Kiyomizu-dera temple. We actually took the taxi here and it was actually quite crazy. The taxi had to stop at one point because from then on it was just crowded with people. There is an actual clip of me pushing the stroller, walking towards Kiyomizu-dera temple. As you can see, there are so many people. As a tip, if you are a family and are planning to bring a stroller, just be aware there are crowds and you may have to walk a lot slower, but it is doable. This is the entry fee we had to pay before we entered the temple, and you have to pay this before you actually go inside.
Oh wow. Yeah, go swim. Oh, look at the water.
So this is the main entrance to the temple, and you can actually see a gentleman standing at the front. He is the one that collects the tickets, make sure that you have paid entry fee. The booths to buy the tickets are just before this man is standing. You'll see it here on the video as well.
We are at, what's it called? One of the temples at Kyoto.
This one.
The most famous one.
Kiyomizu.
Kiyomizu Temple. It's beautiful. Yeah, for the pram. That's alright.
So once you enter the temple, you will be greeted with a crowd of people. The only thing I would suggest would be to wait in line, as people do line up to get that perfect shot. So you just got to be patient and line up. And what I actually did was I asked some kind people around to take family photos for us, just because it was just easier. You know, we didn't carry a selfie stick or anything like that. So people are usually kind enough to take photos for you, and we always ask them if they wanted a photo back in return.
What a fantastic view.
So this was just before sunset and it was already busy, so I can imagine how much more busier it would actually be once the actual sun was starting to set. But around this time it was still really beautiful.
And so once you've had those great views of the temple, I think it's basically just a walk down and around, which is really pleasant. Look how beautiful it is. Yeah. Look at the spider, Oscar. Can you see? Big spider. Oh, it's a big one. He's seeing the graves.
Oh look, it's coming up. So to and from Kiyomizu-dera temple, you will pass quite a few shops. They range from food stores to stores that might be selling clothing, souvenirs. One thing we noticed was a lot of people holding this great looking ice cream. So obviously, being intrigued, we went and bought the half Hokkaido milk and matcha ice cream, and this was like probably this one and the Disneyland mango and Hokkaido cream ice cream. These were absolutely my two favorite ice cream throughout the whole Japan trip. This was a straight 10 out of 10. So for dinner, we actually headed back to the same restaurant we had eaten the night before, which was the Kyoto Beef Gyukatsu restaurant. So this is a restaurant where they serve you different types of beef, which you choose off the menu, and then you grill it to your liking. We loved it so much the first night that we also went back on our last night in Kyoto.
Okay.
So we would highly recommend coming to this restaurant or trying a restaurant similar to this. If you happen to miss out in going to a restaurant here in Kyoto, they're pretty much everywhere. We also saw it in Osaka and Tokyo. This was on top of my food list, and I'm so glad we got to eat it at least twice.